Welcome, Room 6 friends, and thank you for joining me today for Writing Wednesday. Every Wednesday, we will practice our writing and cursive so that we can keep these skills sharp. To start, let's talk about our class book. We have 1 week left before we send our class book to the publisher. Here are the steps for you. Step 1. Type your research essay into the Google Doc that was created on Google Classroom. I can help you edit and revise your essay on Google Classroom, and then, as soon as you give me the thumbs up, I will upload your writing to our class book. Here is an example of my completed research essay. Step 2. Create an illustration for your writing that best shows the details of your research. Once your illustration is complete, you can have an adult take a picture of the artwork and email it to me. Then I'll upload your illustration to our class book. Here is an example of my completed illustration. Make sure, like mine, that your paper is vertical. That means up and down, not horizontal, side to side. If you need any help, please ask. You can ask me or you can ask an adult in your home. Next up, let's get out our handwriting workbooks. So far in our workbook, we have completed pages 8 through 73. If any of those pages are incomplete, be sure to do those pages first when you sit down to practice your cursive. Now, here are all of the lowercase cursive letters that we have learned. And here are all of the capital letters that we need to learn by the end of 3rd grade. Last week, we practiced writing capital cursive letters A through M. This week, we are going to finish learning the remaining capital letters. Remember, although lowercase letters connect when written together in the same word, capital letters do not have to connect. If it's easy, meaning the capital ends on the baseline and on the right side, then make that connection. But if it's too tricky because it's a high ending letter or it ends on the wrong side, then don't connect. For today's lesson, you're going to be working on the final capital letters, N through Z. This is on page 74 and 75. Capital letter O. We start with that magic C, keep on going. After you connect, you're going to end. Now for the capital letter O. We start with a magic C, keep on going. After you connect, you're going to end with a short line. Now for the capital letter P, you're going to make the ready down movement, then back up and around to close the capital letter P. For the capital letter Q, you have 2 choices. You can write it like you would if you were writing in print, or you can practice the half heart, small turn, flip over, capital Q. You might remember we used this half heart technique when we were writing the lowercase z. Capital R, we start with the ready down, back up and around, just like we did with the capital letter P. However, with the capital letter R, we're going to add a slide down. All right, for the capital letter S, we're going to start with a straight line, the way that a plane would take off, moving up. Then we write a print letter S from the top of the line down to the bottom line. Then we end with a short line. Capital letter T, we start with the ready down. We make a J turn when we hit the bottom of the double line paper. Capital letter U, we start by moving down and traveling back up. Then you travel back down and travel along the bottom of the double line paper. Capital letter V, we slide down opposite of the movement we made for our capital letter S, and then we move back up and end with our short line. Capital letter W, much like the capital U, we move down, travel up, then we travel down and up again, and we end with a short line. Capital letter X, Slide down just as you did for the capital letter V. This time, though, pick up your pencil and cross it back down to close the X. Capital letter Y. We start with the down and the travel up. Then when we travel back down, we go under the bottom line of the double line paper and make a small J turn, and then we end it back up at the bottom of the double line paper. And finally, the capital letter Z. Just as we did for the lowercase letter z, we're going to create a half heart. Then we move up, over, and down with that small J turn at the bottom, and then we end it on the bottom line of the double line paper. So here's your to-do. After you have completed the work on pages 72 and 73, I'd like you to leave a comment in the comment section below and share which of these capital letters was easiest for you to write and which one was the hardest. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow for our next Thinking About Math Thursday. Have a wonderful Wednesday. Bye, or high five.